Hello, this is John Hodges and Rodney McKelvey again. We're here with a P2131 steam sterilizer, and today we're going to replace the RTD probe. The RTD probe is the temperature probe that controls the sterilizer during exposure. It's located in the front. It's actually measuring the temperature in the drain of the chamber. So it's located here. This side is where the cables are, so we're going to have to remove this panel, which has got the electrical box behind it. We're going to remove the front bottom panel. Just a word on this, we're breaking into plumbing, we're breaking into electrical, so always turn your unit off, make sure it's depressured, and it could be very hot. The chamber gets really hot, the drain gets hot, and that probe will get hot. So make sure everything's cool, depressurized, and de-energized. So we're going to go ahead and take the panels off right now. All right, we've got the panels off. The probe is underneath this insulation sleeve. We're trying to keep the probe and all the tubing associated with the RTD probe as hot as possible during exposure, just to kind of keep that very, very uniform. So this orange sleeve is actually silicone on top of fiberglass, so it's providing insulation all the way up to here. So we're going to pull this back. We're going to use a couple of wrenches. I think we've got a 9/16 to take it off, to loosen it with, and another one to counter torque, very important. So we're going to take that off. The actual, we'll show you what the actual spare part looks like with this section right here. As he's doing that, you need to be real careful. There's wires here. There's a cable that comes down, and the probe is about 6 inches long, and at the back of the probe, there's heat shrink, and there's wires. We just need to be real careful with this. So next we're going to disconnect the electrical connector. We're going to take the screws out of the left side only. The right side, you can leave those in. That's connected to a cable that goes up to the RTD transmitters. So we just need to take the 2 screws out of each of those connectors. There's 2 different connectors because there's 2 different elements, RTD elements inside the probe. We have RTD1 and RTD2, so both of the left-hand portion of the connectors need to come off. Okay, so once the screws are out, you can just slide the connectors apart. And just gently pull the probe out of the tubing. Okay, so you can see this will be the spare part that you'll get. So you get connectors, right length. You get the probe. You get this insulation sleeve with it. So this is what you'll see as a spare part. You want to make sure that this sleeve stays on. That's not part of the spare part. You can see if I pull this back, which actually I'm not going to do, the probe itself, as I mentioned before, is about 6 inches. So this section is stainless tubing. And right here it's kind of a fragile section, so you don't want to be bending that a lot. We do have a lot of heat shrink on there just to strengthen it, but you don't want to be bending that. So now we're going to put it back, and again, remember with swage lock, always counter torque, and since it's pre-swaged, you just need a quarter turn. Once this is finger tight, you need a quarter turn to tighten. So we're going to put this back in. Alright, so now he's got the connectors screwed back down. He can slide the small insulation sleeve back onto the quarter inch nut. And once that's all the way down, you can slide the large sleeve back over the top of that. And that's it. Put the panels back on, and again, once you've got it fired back up, always watch for steam leaks since we've broken into the plumbing. That's all. Thank you very much.